Matthew. Welcome to Ministry Update number 3. Today, we have some guests with us. For today's Ministry Update, we've got 2 special guests. But technically, it makes it a family update. Come on in, Sarah and Piper.
Hello.
Sarah and Piper, everyone.
Can you say hi to Daddy's?
Obviously, the biggest change for our family this over these past 4 years has been Piper. She is adorable. I'm sure you guys have seen her on the Instagrams or the Facebooks because of Sarah's postings. She's real good at it. And I'm sure you've seen her cuteness. Yeah, there's big lights. It's true. But we just wanted to share some of the joys and some of the struggles of having a kid out while doing ministry. For me, I knew I didn't like the baby stage very well because all they do is sit there and they don't do anything. So it's just tough, you know? You're like soothing the baby, but the soothing's just not working. Oh, okay. And it's just, you know, if you've had a kid, it's tough. My lower back hurt. I felt like an old man. There's just all these things. But you know, as soon as Piper hit that 6-month to like 8-month range where she started to like engage with me, heart melted, loved it.
But I thought that I loved the baby stage until I had my own baby. And then I found out that it's a lot more work and it's really difficult. I think the most trying part was just having the nights where Piper would cry for 3 hours and not know what was happening, and there was no soothing, and it was just difficult. And it's the first thing that you do where you're on all the time, 24/7, and so it was an adjustment. But I would agree with Matthew in that 6 months was the game changer for us, where like we always loved our child, we always loved our baby, but there was like a weight that was lifted when she hit 6 months and she became more interactive with us and we could see more of her personality, and I just felt like there was a weight that was lifted and we were like, oh, we can do things with you. It's not just sleeping, eating, and changing diapers. So yeah, it's been a lot of fun. She's now 18 months and we've really just enjoyed the last year of watching her personality come out and see life through her eyes, because she loves so many things that are just normal and mundane, but to her they're first time experiencing it, and so it's been really fun.
Other things that are fun that she does is she sign languages to us, so she knows the word eat and more and please and help, and it's just adorable when she's just sitting there saying please and we're like, what are you saying please for? And she's doing all the signs right now, but you can't see them because Patches and her dog. She also carries those 2 stuffed animals around with her always. It's really adorable, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Sarah has taken a step back from doing full-time ministry with me to take care of Piper and become more full-time mom. Why don't you just tell us a little bit about that, Sarah?
One of the biggest transitions that came along with Piper was also me stepping out of ministry. Up until we had Piper, I was doing everything alongside of Matthew in regards to ministry and life. So that was a big transition for us because I spent about 90% of life with Matthew, working alongside him, living with him. Everything was together, besides, you know, sometimes hanging out with friends and stuff that were just on our own. So it was a rough transition, I think, going from seeing each other all the time to seeing each other for part of the time. On top of having a child and learning what it was like to be a mom and to do motherhood and step back on ministry. So we did that for the whole time Piper's been with us, actually for 18 months. So I stepped completely out of ministry, and then I've slowly worked my way back into it. When Piper was, I don't know how old she was, but she was under a year. I did an event with one of our coworkers, and the week leading up to the event, Matthew was more a stay-at-home dad. And so we realized just in that we either needed to find a sitter for Piper, or I needed to step back so that Matthew could still do his work, still get the things done that was required of him. So it just became a little more tricky, because now I'm balancing between if I'm going to be a part of ministry and do ministry things. I also have my child, so we have to figure out what that looks like. Can Piper be a part of it? Is there going to be the nursery open for Piper or not? And that was the tricky part with our chapel, and that for Sunday mornings Matthew does ministry with the kindergarten through 5th graders during the church service, but we don't have ministry for the nursery for the young ones or the preschoolers. So Piper would come with us, which was fine. She would usually nap on me, or if we're having a rough morning, we just wouldn't make it to chapel. But now we do have a ministry for the nursery and for the pre-K. Piper can get dropped off, and then I've slowly been able to work a little bit more with the kids and build relationships that way, which has been cool. But my main job, my main priority right now in this season is my daughter, and that is definitely a blessing that we can do that. And I'm thankful that I can be all in with her and watch her grow, and know that that's the most important part of being a mom, is getting to raise my kids. So, yeah.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed the videos of Piper and just our emotions and our feelings and our family update. So thanks for watching, Piper. It's time to say goodbye.
Bye. Can you blow kisses? Mwah.
Good
Yay.
job. Mwah. We'll catch you guys in the next one.
High five. High five.